Hello, my name is Greg Taylor here in Halifax, and I serve as a co-country director for Hope Worldwide Canada here in Eastern Canada.
And hello, bonjour. My name is Kimberly Potter in Winnipeg, and I serve as the co-country director of Help Worldwide Canada in Western Canada. This week of April 19th to 25th is designated as National Volunteer Week. And it's a week where we take time to celebrate and thank all the incredible volunteers who span our nation.
And we didn't want this week to pass without taking the time to send a heartfelt thank you to all the volunteers who put so much time and effort into our programs across Canada and literally around the world. At Hope Worldwide Canada, our mission is to mobilize volunteers and to positively impact the communities in bringing hope and changing lives to those in need. Our faith-based registered charity is 100% volunteer-led and run. And without all of our amazing volunteers, we would not exist, and many people in our communities would not be served and cared for or encouraged.
And we also want to take this opportunity to thank and highlight our chapter directors in our 11 chapters across Canada. These chapter directors, along with their local advisory groups, have devoted countless hours to not only serving in their communities, but also praying, planning, and coordinating programs that ensure needs are met and volunteers are engaged. Last year, our chapters coordinated over 1,600 volunteers who served over 10,500 volunteer hours. That's a lot of hours. That's a lot of people. And that translates into a ton of impact and many, many needs being met.
In fact, last year, our volunteers were able to serve over 15,000 people. They served those experiencing homelessness or going through a challenging season in their lives. They supported children in foster care, as well as seniors and families in need. Many of our volunteers were able to travel to serve in some of the most impoverished communities in our planet and fundraise for various Hope Worldwide programs, some in response to global disasters. Here in Canada, we've also had the privilege of hosting Hope Worldwide Volunteer Corps for the past 4 years in the cities of Vancouver, and most recently for the past 2 years in the city of Winnipeg, where our volunteers created, ran, and served in a summer day camp for children in foster care.
Now, we've only heard rave reviews and messages of gratitude from the many organizations that we partner with from coast to coast. Some of our chapters and volunteers have won award nominations and awards for their work in their local communities. Your hearts to serve and the way you serve with kindness and love makes an impact wherever you go. And we would be remiss not to mention and honor the volunteers in the background who don't get spoken of often. Volunteers that serve on our National Board of Directors, who are focused on protecting our charity, reviewing budgets, and creating and keeping our policies up to date. Volunteers who manage our finances, volunteers who maintain our website and social media pages, take photos and promotional materials. You are all the unsung heroes who we want to also recognize this week.
And to say thank you, we have some small tokens of appreciation that we want to send to you, to several of our volunteers. Just click on the link that accompanies this video to enter your name into a random draw that we'll be holding at the end of this week. Then we'll contact those volunteers whose names were drawn and mail out our gift as a simple thank you.
Now, we would love to send gifts to all 1,600 volunteers if it were possible. But since it's not possible, please accept this simple message of gratitude and recognition from Greg, myself, and the Board of Hope Worldwide of Canada, knowing that your volunteer efforts are truly bringing hope and changing lives. Thank you.
Thank you.